Okay? Okay, look at me. What letter says? So write it. That's what you do. You take your 3 fingers, and then you write it. Oh, we're going to check it at the end, sweet. I'm going to do 3 words in a sentence, and then we'll check it. All right, our next word is, oh, it's my favorite, chips. Say that with me. Chips. Pound it. Oh, I need to hear a pound. Chips. Tap it. It. Write it. Write the sounds you hear, Tatum. We will go over it, I promise, okay? So you'll notice whenever we're doing dictation, I don't give a whole lot of time. They either know it or they don't. And then we'll check it. And this would be in small group. This would not be whole group when you do the dictation. So you might do 3 kids at these 3 desks or something like that in this situation, rather than, because it could be somewhat frustrating. And if I were going to try to do it whole group, I would put my clean copy on the board afterwards, because you're going to see when they're checking it, it's going to be hard for Jonathan to check his and, you know, like to see the paper. So I would use the clean copy on the board. Okay, our last word is mops. Say that with me. Mops. Pound it. Mops. Tap it. Write it. Write the sound you hear in mops. Amari, we're not talking, we're writing. Write it. What are the sounds you hear? So write that first. What's that middle sound you hear? You say it. What says ah? A says ah. What is ah? Look at my mouth. Ah. Ah. It's okay. Write what you know. It's okay. All right. Now we have a sentence, okay? I'm going to say it twice, then you're going to say it with me. We're going to pound it, and then you're going to write it, okay? Here's the sentence. Put the cups on the mats. Pencil down. Listen to it again. Put the cups on the mats. Now you're going to say it with me. Put the cups on the mats. Now let's pound it. Put the cups on the mats. No, I'm doing it on my leg. You do it on your desk. I don't have a desk in front of me. I'm going to do your desk. Okay, ready? Put the cups on the mats. Now you write it. Good job, Kennedy. Good job, Jonathan. I see that. That's the first one. Put the cups on the mats. I hear that sound. I hear that sound. How does that word end? What do you hear at the end of that word? No, that's right. That's right. It goes to the end. So, put the cups on the mats. What's the first sound you hear in put? What's it? Write it. Put the cups on the mat. I like it. Good finger spacing, Amari. Good job. You got that word. Okay. All right. I told you we were going to check it because this was practice. This wasn't like you had a spelling list that you got to practice. This was practice applying the skills. So I'm going to show. We're going to read it first, and then when you correct, I don't want you to erase and correct. I want you to write the correct word under what you wrote, okay? And the reason for that, Amari, is because our teachers need to see the mistakes we made so that they know how to instruct us, okay? So if I think you wrote it all right the first time, I'm not going to pull you back to my table and work on it. But if you need to be working with your teacher at the table, then we want that, okay? Teachers, what we sometimes do for that is I would sometimes have them write in pencil, and then I would have them put their pencils away, and when I give the clean copy, they either use a colored pencil, crayon, or marker. That way they can't erase, and they have to write the word underneath to fix it, because that's what we want. We want them to, it's okay that they didn't know how to do it, but we want them to fix it. And that's one way to get them off of erasing, and it lets us see the errors, and then we can know how to help them in small groups. Okay. All right, we're gonna read the clean copy. All right, eyes right here. All right, let's read it. Hats. Read it. Oh, what's my favorite? What do I like to eat? Chips. Chips. Kennedy's a girl after my heart right there. No, Amari, we're reading. Mops. Okay, now let's look at our sentence. Are we ready? Put the cups on the mats. Now I want you to check your copy. I'm going to put it like this so you can check your copy. Okay? And you can make corrections. If you need to make corrections, you go right ahead. Okay? Okay, this is hats. Make it right here. Right here.
Excuse me.
Yes, thank you for your manners.
Don't forget to write a period.
That's right. Our sentences start with a capital letter and they end with punctuation, and this sentence would end with a period.
Because you're telling, not asking.
Right. I didn't ask, and I didn't say, put the cups on the mats. If I said it like that, what would it be?
An exclamation point.
You got it, Amari. All right. So we have hats, chips. Check your, good job. Good job. Good job. Can you see it, Rodriguez? This gives everybody access to the right answers and how to fix it. So it's also writing. A lot of times, if our kids aren't there, it's frustrating, and we see that as teachers. But when we do this every day and they know what to expect, they know that we're going to apply those skills that we're doing on this blending board, that we're going to apply it in our writing. It makes this like more relevant to this, and when they practice it, there's not near the tears and frustration and giving up, because they know that they're going to do the best they can with the sounds they know, and then they're going to get an opportunity to write it and to fix it. And so it's a very safe environment to make mistakes and try and take risks. Right. Because this is practice. It's, it's the first time they've had this lesson, so we would want them to have Monday, Tuesday, then Thursday, and then we're going to give them some words on Friday that we're going to assess to see how they're doing, but they've had 3 days to practice it without it being a grade. Okay. All right, hey, Tatum, don't be giving up on me. You need to be fixing some words. Come on.
I already did it.
You did a good job, Garrett. Good job. All right, if you are done, that would be the end. We do have an oral reading story, but again, we would not do that whole group. That would be a small group. So you would read the story that goes with it, which is the ships at the docks. That does need to be practiced daily, but that would, and I can leave the stories with you for you to do, but it wouldn't be whole group because that wouldn't be helpful.
Are they in one of our manuals?
So do you have the bag of goodies they gave you? I'll show you which package. They're in an envelope. Okay, so did they not give you? It's no. Mine came in an envelope, like it's like a very plasticky, hard down envelope. That's so weird.
Unless it's in that, it came with the box.
Is this the box of goodies?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna look because I'll see the envelope. Okay, it is. It's right here. See, as soon as I said that. So this is the envelope.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was like, no, it's a hard plasticky. So all of the stories, and it's by layer. So it's your stories for reading practice, and it'll be by layer. So if you're in layer 2, lesson 1, it'll be the first story that you'll put in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was all like, oh, I thought they gave it to you on that. I didn't know it came separate.
Okay.
I'll leave these though because I have copies made, and you can go over that with them. And that would be, like I said, that would be small group. You wouldn't do that whole group. Okay, we have one last thing. You guys have been doing so good, Garrett and Rodriguez. Good job. One last thing, and it's a 2-minute thing. We call this the alphabetic principle, and this is just to get us back in that school mode because we haven't been in school for a little bit, right? So when I hand this out, I'm gonna have you I'm gonna put it on your desk face down, you're gonna leave it face down until I give you directions, okay? So I'm gonna put it face down, you're gonna leave it face down until I give you directions. All right, so to practice the alphabetic principle, it is literally just checking for their automaticity. All right, hang on. I haven't told you to turn it over. No, I haven't told you yet. I'm going to give the instructions first, and then we're going to turn it over together. Okay, so this is a timed activity. It is not graded, but what we're going to do is in 2 minutes, you're going to have 2 minutes to simply write your ABCs in all capital or uppercase letters. Capital and uppercase mean the same thing, okay? So when you turn it over, you're going to see a whole bunch of squares. One letter goes in each square, and you're going to write it in ABC order. Do we understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Jaden, what is the directions? I'm not picking on you. I want to see if everybody understands. What are we doing? Hang on. He's got this. Jaden, go ahead. Are we writing our numbers? What are we writing? Our ABCs. Jonathan, what kind of ABCs are we writing? Uppercase or lowercase? Nope, we're only writing uppercase. We're going to write our ABCs, uppercase or capital. Kennedy, how long am I going to have? 2 minutes. Garrett, what am I going to put in each box?
Uppercase or lowercase?
Just uppercase. Just uppercase. So you're going to put one uppercase letter in each box. You're going to have 2 minutes, and you're going to write the letters in ABC order. Do we understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You may turn your paper over and you may begin. Yes? Write your ABCs, one letter per box. Go ahead. One letter per box. You got this. If you need to refer to the board, it's up. Oh, wait. You don't have your ABCs. That's okay. That's okay.
I moved it, I inherited this room on the
Gotcha.
wheel.
Gotcha. Okay, so write it from memory. That's technically at this age, that is technically the expectation is that it would be from memory. It wouldn't have, because technically for this age we would have them face not where the ABCs are if they're up in the room.
Okay.
But what I've seen district-wide is that they kind of need that support still.
Right.
So anything that they can have that would help.
Okay.
On my knee.
Good job. All right, write your name. Okay, pencils down. Well, actually, I say pencils down. Go ahead and finish your last letter and put your name on it, and have it ready to turn in. So when you have it ready, Garrett, here, put your name on it. You finish your last letter, put your name on it, and hold your paper up. Rodriguez, put your name on it, and Rodriguez, put your name on it, and hold it up. Jonathan, your name on it. I shouldn't see your pencil moving in the middle of your page. It should be moving on the top of your page. Jaden. Top of the page, the time's up. It's okay, this isn't a grade. This tells your teacher if you know your ABCs automatic or if you need a little extra practice, and that's okay. Good job. Put your name on the top. That's okay, it's okay. Because you know what, this would be a practice that you would do, for the teacher, Kamila, no ma'am, erase that. Garrett, don't be tempted. You got your name on it, hold it up. That's right. Okay, so teachers, this would be a practice. See how much they want to please you? They want it to be all good and right and perfect. And it's okay if it's not right now because we just came back to school. But this is a good indication of that practice. And this is something that you could do simply 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay.
You might do it in a small group. Like, so if some people have it, their ABCs, you want to make sure they have their uppercase and their lowercase. But after they have it, you want to, if they've already tested out in that 2 minutes and they've done their uppercase and lowercase, they don't necessarily need to keep practicing it, and it could be, that's when you can move it to small group. I know these kids aren't all yours, so, you know, you can kind of decide how you want that to look. But here kind of gives you an indication of, with our ABCs. Now,